Hey y'all, it's Courtney, and I'm back with another video. And today I wish that it was better circumstances that I'm making this video. A part of our community, and some people might not consider this person a part of our community, but if you knew her name, she was part of our community. Whether you include her or not doesn't really matter. To some people, she was very special. And I know that this person was, different people feel different ways, but honestly, in the big picture, how we felt and how we feel doesn't matter. The real Miss Jamie Nicole passed away. She was only 35 years old, which is so sad. Her son found her, and I'm going to say this is all alleged, not to be disrespectful, but because this has happened in our community before, that it was just a rumor, and I wish this was a rumor. I wish it was, because I don't want anybody dead. None of us do. Doesn't matter if you like somebody or not, and I didn't dislike her or anything. I'm just saying, for anybody that did, I know you still don't want her dead. So her son found her, and she overdosed on prescriptions that she was prescribed by a doctor. So it was her own medication. And in this, I want to echo Boston Girl Bridget's sentiment. It's just like she said, just because a doctor gives you a medicine does not mean that you won't get addicted. It doesn't mean that you have an addiction shield just because a doctor gave it to you. That's how a lot of addicts get started. That's how my husband got started. He got in a car accident and broke his back in 3 different places, and they were giving him Oxy-40s, and the rest is history. But this is not about anybody else. This is about her. I don't know exactly what she was prescribed, but I do remember some nodding in her videos, or in her live streams, I mean. I do remember a little slurred speech, but I'm not going to speculate. I do know that a few of her friends said that she would take her medicine and drink with it, and I'm not judging her for any of that. I just want everybody to know how dangerous that can be. And how, like I said, just because you're prescribed a medication doesn't mean it's any more safe. It doesn't mean that you can't get addicted. It doesn't mean you can't overdose. It doesn't mean it can't kill you. And I wish that she didn't have to be a testament of that. That's awful, especially the fact that her child had to find her that way. That breaks my heart for him. I think she had 2 sons. It's awful for either one to find her, but I hope that it was not the younger one. I lost my mom young, and I know how much it affects me, and if I would have been the one to find her, man, I don't even know. My heart goes out to her kids and her family and her friends. I used to watch Jamie a lot when she was doing the Cyrax thing, and I always thought she was a cool chick. I know that, she got into a lot of beefs or petty YouTube drama, but I didn't mean she was a bad person altogether. Some people just like to stir the pot. There's a lot of those people. We're in the drama community. None of us can say that we aren't guilty of that, at least every now and then. So to say somebody's a bad person just because they're in the drama, I'm not going to say that. What I am going to say, though, is that she was way too young to go. And I'm so sorry to anybody that's affected by her passing. I have you all in my thoughts. I know this is cliche or cheesy, but I am sending you all the peace, positive thoughts, the good vibes, the healing, positive. I just hope you can find peace in your heart, especially whenever it's something like overdose, because you never know exactly what. There's so many unanswered questions. That's what I'll say. I don't want to, go on and on about it, but overdoses just leave a lot of unanswered questions for a lot of people. And it's really unfortunate. I was hoping that this was just a rumor, but if Bridget's talking about it, I believe it. No. But I do wish it was a rumor. Because, like I said, I would rather it be a rumor and people be upset about it and be like, "Oh, you suck," than somebody really have lost their life. I mean, if you really think about it, which would be better? Her living and people being a little upset. That's my opinion. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to get on here and, I don't know, have a little moment of silence for her. So if you can join me in that, having a moment of silence for her, that'd be great. Moment of silence for anybody that's lost their life, especially at 35.